And welcome back to Anno 2205 Let's Play. Last time we finished our Arctic and our main city, so now we want to buy another island, another map that we have here, and we do have quite some choices here. So I want to take one of those middle-sized maps here, some green temperate zones where I can produce my luxury food that I need, because I don't have much more space on Viridian Coves. And now I can choose one of those maps here. Well, Wild Water Bay would have been my favorite, but I need corporate shares, 3 of him, of Ambar, Cassian Industries, and well, that takes time and more money that I don't have at the moment. He needs corporate shares as well, so that's a no-go.
I assume we have business to discuss.
Cape Ambar, that would be a possibility. It costs 2 million, so I would be down quite a bit. And it has 56,000 acres. Let's have a look.
Can you see? Oh.
Corporate shares again. Frontiers, 63,000. Madrigal Islands. It costs 1.8 million. So I think I'm going for this one here. It has lots of mountain building sites and coastal building sites. That's very important for water. And, well, Madrigal Island, I think it is. There's this other one here, Vanya Plains, that is a DLC map, a tundra map, so I can't really build a production chain for my food there. So I don't have much choice, actually, just those smaller maps here. There are some smaller islands here, not much really that I can do. So let's just take this one here, Cape Ambar. It cost me 2.1 million. And now I have it. One thing to notice here, I can't just choose it, look into it and load back my last save game, because Anno 2205 saves in real time. So whatever I'm doing is final, so I can't reverse my change without just simply loading something.
Island paradise, don't you think? The coastal area here is very rich in natural resources. I wonder if that's the reason why a member of the Big Five is planning for an underwater research project. As the official owner of this sector, maybe you should join in. I mean, the ocean floor is part of your property.
Looking good, Cape Ambar. I have some bigger islands here, beautiful, really stunning views. I live in the Alps and this looks quite similar to some lakes I know here. Absolutely beautiful. There's, yeah, some building space here. I could take something here, I think, yeah, so there is a warehouse that I could choose, but it's not much here. This is the middle island, definitely no, so I'm going for this one here. I hope I can. Of course I cannot.
Good.
Nope. I need to
won't have to waste any more
buy
time
a warehouse, and I need to buy the warehouse on the other side. So I need to build here first, then the bridge to that sector, and then the bridge to that sector. Okay. Perhaps not the wisest choice, but we're going for it anyway. I mean, we don't have any choice really, because as I said, we can't reverse our changes. We can't just simply load a previous save game. I kind of like that though, so it adds some difficulty to it. Everything I'm doing has consequences. Okay, and one thing that's very important to note right away is that I can't just simply build luxury food production chains. So, you know, I need workforce. And that means I need to build a city of its own here on Cape Ambar. So I'm starting, but I think I can trade. I should be able to trade already between those two. At least building materials from Viridian Coves to Cape Ambar. Yeah, that's perfect. So I can, you know, send some building materials to Cape Ambar that I don't need on Viridian Coves anyway. And I'm doing the same with the bots. So like that. Perfect.
Beginning operation.
So I don't need to worry about building materials here. And one more thing that I can also do for now is food. So I have enough food on Viridian Coves, so I don't need to produce any more for Cape Ambar. So I'm just saying, like, yeah, 80. Let's start with 80. So we have enough food now, enough building materials. As you can see here, 79 for organic food. So we don't need to produce that. What we need to produce for now is energy. So let's build this tidal power station, and we also need the transportation center once again for logistics. And I'm building one module for now. Okay, so we have 780 energy, that's fine. And I also need some water. So let's have this filter station here with some modules on it. Perfect. Now we do have water and we have food, so I can start with a smaller settlement that I can build here. It's just a question how to begin. So it's not my main city. I'm not going to focus too much on beauty here because it's really just a production island, production map. And what we need now is workforce. And that's all, really. I think at some point you can transport workforce between them. I'm not sure though. Energy, that is something you can definitely transport, then transmit to this new island here, to this new map. I'm not sure about the workforce. I know you can do that in Anno 1800 then, but you cannot do it now. Okay, so these are our first buildings here in Cape Ambar. Let's see what we might need here. We can actually, you know, buy some building materials just real quick. I mean, we are getting some, but not fast enough. And I just want to continue here. Let's have an information center. Perfect. So we have enough workforce now, 700. Yeah, that was enough to suffice for now, so we don't have any more water surplus. I could just build another filter station, so let's do that. Okay, so we have some water here, and I could also start with the first bridge.
Bridge construction
here,
site.
just so we have the resources for that anyway, and I need more space for the production of my luxury food. And this is how it looks now. Cape Ambar, it has grown quite a bit. We have 3,000 people, 3,000 workforces, and we've also finished the first bridge here to the second island, and the third bridge is already in construction. And while that is happening, we can start with our production. So let's build the street here. It's really not a good island though, so it's going to be difficult to build something here. I do have some space over here though, so let's just focus on one product for now. We need a depot again, of course, for logistics, and then we can start with, well, we need a lot. We need 3 production buildings, chains for that. So we can start with the soybeans that we can build on this one here. Or we can also just have the meat on this island, even though the meat is quite expensive. So if I build a meat farm here, they need soybeans, by the way. So I could have it like this and hope that it works. And of course it costs a lot of energy again. Where did I have my power station? There it is. So we could just have
Welcome to new, my friend.
just improve on that, and I also need to buy more building materials. Right now the bridge construction consumes a lot of my building materials, so we have that, and it takes 200 workforces for this small cattle ranch here, so already quite a bit, and I hope it doesn't consume all of my workforce. Let's also have my soybeans that I can start here. As you can see, And of course it costs me quite a lot of robotics. So let's just get a few more robotics here to my Cape Ambar. Like this. And as soon as the bridge is finished, I get a lot more building materials again. I think it consumes 30 per second right now. Or something like that. Per minute. Okay, what we can do is now, we do have some robotics again, robots, so let's just continue with that one here. How much does it cost? 150 workforce, okay. And that's just one soybean farm here that produces not even enough for one cattle ranch. So I can see that this is going to be very expensive. And now at least I have a positive balance or an equal for the cattle ranch so that it produces enough meat. So it produces 28 meat now, beef right now. This one here, and it takes 2 farms almost completely.
Business friendships are the truest friendships.
So it does really add up now. We need more soy farms though. Let's have a second one. Let's see how it looks from close up. All the farms and production buildings are totally automatic. They're just some people running around checking things, looking at their tablets. Oh yeah, those robots though. How much longer does it need? 4 minutes. Okay. To have enough soybeans here in my production. Let's buy some more goods. Oh, I can actually buy some graphene, but that is way too expensive. Let's just buy it one time. You only get these materials from the military missions otherwise. Oops, nope. And what I can also see is that I definitely need to build those workforce building modules. Where is it? The drone rack, right. Because it just consumes way too much workforce here. It wouldn't be a problem on my main island where I have around 40,000 workforce available right now. But here, it's kind of dramatic, the impact, because I would have to expand my city, which in turn takes more goods again that I need to get from my main island, so it adds up. But right now it's looking good. How much soy is that? 48 soybeans. Okay, so that's 52 now. So I think that's 2 beef farms. So I'm going to build another soybean farm here. And money's not a problem yet. There's not much space here. Okay. The bridge is finished soon. Let's just wait it out now. And then we can start with more meat. And the last one would be the vineyard, so wine. For the luxury food. Quite an expensive production here.
Bridge construction.
Make sure everything
and that is the second bridge now.
Conforms to regulations.
Very nice. And now we get much more robots in again. Okay, that's that. Let's have another beef farm here. Costs even more robots.
Looking for a good deal?
And I'm curious to see how much beef my population actually consumes then. So how many of those beef farms I need. And I definitely need more energy now. And I still have 1,900 workforce. That should be enough. Okay, that's another production for that. That should be enough energy for a while. And let's have more cattle fields here, farms. That's 56 meat now, and we still have a positive balance on the soybeans, so let's have another farm here. No, I still have enough, that's okay. This one's full now, so I can build another one on the other side. That's 18, 12, 6, and I think one more, and then we're finished with the meat. Yeah, so we produce 100 meat now per minute, I think it is. And that should be sufficient for a while. Let's go to this beautiful island here. This beautiful mountain lake in the middle. All around the mountain. To the other side. There's even a smaller lake here. Okay, and here we can start now with the wine production.
One less distraction. Good.
So I'm going for a transportation center here. And how much does it cost? 40 energy, 50 workforce. That should still be manageable. Let's have the first one here. So that's 12 wine per field.
My superior is satisfied with this development.
Okay, 24.
Welcome to Nix. You, my friend, have a very good eye.
Let's build 2 more of them, and then I'm going to start with the, what's it called? The food design workshop. And that's one more. Okay, so it's almost 50 wine now. That's what we got, and enough meat.
This day is getting better by you, my friend. Have a very good eye.
And I think I'm just going to build those workshops here. Oh, it's quite big though. And I don't have enough energy anymore for that. At least we have a lot of coastal sites. Okay, that's enough energy, but what I can see is that my workforce is definitely going down now. So let's have those drone racks. Each of them brings me 128 alone on this building here. So that's enough for now. And there are the drones coming out, replacing my workers.
That's a good one. We can use it.
That's another beautiful building here. And I'm producing 48 luxury food with just this one building here. Okay, so that's okay. It doesn't look like... it's not as dramatic as I thought it would be. So I only need 2 factories for now to produce enough to fulfill the demand for my main island already. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, 88, that's totally fine. Let's go back to the global map and open up my trade routes. As you can see, that's already enough to fulfill the demand for Viridian Coves for now.
Transfer route registered.
And now we finally fulfilled that demand here as well. and my population
We're
goes
all
up
happy
as
enough
well.
that's been taken
The same
care
goes for my monthly income, because my people now have meat, luxury food over here. And that should be enough, yeah. And the next step would be to upgrade my global spaceport. And the next step is the moon, I think. See you on the other side.